Uh, yo, yo, welcome to another JefeCast. What a surprise. Let's pull up. I got one more thing to pull up. Hold on. While y'all coming in, let me set this up. I'm coming, guys. 2 seconds. Get in my belly. All right. I've been in here trying to get this room I've been putting together, the studio room together, and it is all out of whack. So give me a second. I got stuff all over the place. Okay. Let's move this. No offense. All right. Matter of fact, put something else up there. What can I put up there? Oh, sorry. Forgot I was here with you all. But yeah, we're just getting everything situated before we get everything started. Let me just cut this one on here. I'm gonna have to. All right. So I told y'all I'll be back, Bigo, at 8:30. I am back. I'm here. We're here. We're here. Facebook, what's going on? And YouTube. I think we're missing IG today. I just don't feel like wrestling with that. Anyways, so let me pull up what we got going on today, man. Man, I missed a week because work just got crazy, and I was trying to put this. I had just went to my storage unit this past week and pulled out a lot of. I want to move that out. No, stop clicking. Whatever. I had to move a lot of stuff out of storage, and so moving jobs, house full of crap. I just had to take a week off to kind of get things in order. But I'm back. I am back. Don't think I'll be missing. I'm trying not to allow things like that to happen often, but it happens from time to time. Anywho, to continue with y'all and to start fresh here with you all, I wanted to start with this 100-person versus gorilla thing because I keep saying this: 100 people, 100 men versus 100 gorillas. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Anyways, and at first thought, immediately I'm like, 100 people getting punished by a gorilla. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? But then I start thinking, what kind of men are we talking about? Are we talking about guys my size, 6 feet, 175? Because you put 100 of us out there, yeah, I can fight a guy all day. We gonna get dogged by a gorilla. I'm sorry. They're grabbing this and pulling all this off. Like what? What are we talking about? So, what size men are we talking? Are we talking about like football player guys, like Ray Lewis size guys, Brian Urlacher, like Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman's? Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking like Yao Ming size guys? Like, Are we talking bodybuilders? The world's strongest men? Are we talking about those guys? What type of men are we sending out there to fight 100 gorilla? And let's be honest. Everything, the old saying, like everybody has a game plan so they get punched in the mouth. Everybody thinks they're going to beat this gorilla up until they see the gorilla rip one person in half, and then it's like, oh, whoa. Did you just see that? He just tore his head. He tore his head off. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. Like, I think the first time somebody sees my limbs get ripped off, I think it will completely stop a few people, more than a few people, to they'll be like, whoa, wait, like, did he just rip? Nah, cuz I ain't gonna. I don't know. I'll be thinking, like, if we just do random 100 people, 100 men, just throw 100 random men out there, like, you're not going to be able to just jump 100 people on the gorilla. It's not going to happen that way. I don't know, man. I think that a gorilla will hit you. It's not even about a gorilla killing you. I think it's about the force. Like, you got to think, this joint is like, what, 600 pounds? It can bench press 4,000 pounds. So one can knock down 2 or 3 guys, and that might be broken jaws, cracked ribs. He gonna grab one, bite you, ow, toss. He gonna hey, yo, like, it would get comical watching a gorilla beating people up. But like I said, if we're putting out Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley and Brian Urlacher and Ray Lewis and guys of that size and the old Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't know if Arnold Schwarzenegger was actually strong, because, I don't know if steroids, makes you strong or it just gives you muscles. But you get what I'm saying? Guys that look like that, I don't know. You get up in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? You put your foot up in his ass or something. I don't know. Like, but I think that in a realistic, I think that if we just talking regular guys, average men, I think they will lose. I heard somebody say something about hitting them hitting them up between the legs. And I would think that, first of all, they don't. Yes, it will hurt them, but it doesn't hurt them like it hurts us. So you hit a gorilla in his balls if you want to, and he's going to feel the pain immediately. Yes, but his next reaction is going to be so explosive that you're going to regret. Like, bro, the moment he opens his mouth and starts, oh, that's like saying 100 people can take down like a dinosaur or something, bro. Once that dinosaur, do that roar, bro, you can be like, what? And you see them teeth, and then you see that, like, that look in his eyes where it's like, yeah. So y'all want to play this game? Cool. We're going to play this game, and I'm about to kill you. And it's like, nah. So thinking in my head, if we're talking about regular men, just regular, we just took random 100 guys and just threw them out there, I think those guys lose. But if you put 100 straight, a couple of them Russians, straight good football gladiators, I don't know. I think they might hold it on. You know what I'm saying? Micah Parsons and all of them, and put them big guys in there. I don't know. I don't know. I think if you can, it will be hell trying to hold them down. And I know them guys are strong as hell, but it's like, even if you can get like somehow to get like 20 guys to try to pin the gorilla down, and we talking about really strong guys, could you do it? And they're thick, their skin is so thick. How you gonna break his neck? How you gonna kill him? When you gonna suffocate him? Everybody gonna sit on his face? I don't know. How does 100 men kill a gorilla? You beat him to death? Like, y'all just beat him because you can't use weapons. We talking about straight hands. How you win? I'm very interested, curious. I think the 100 men of straight, I think they go in, but 100 of just regular people, Nah, you getting smashed. I'm sorry. You like, ow, neck all bitten up. Don't think you want that smoke there, sonny boy. Hold up. Why? I'm trying to figure out. Um, I wanted to get back. Let me see. What do I want to get into next? Do I want to go into the movies? Do I want to go into the sports? Or do I want to go into the entertainment? I don't really feel like talking about Shannon Sharp just yet. So let's dive into. Let's jump into movies. Let's do movies real quick. Let's run into that. Let's do that. All right. So we spoke earlier about Thunderbolts, which I spoke to y'all about that earlier. Let me talk to these good people over here about it. But please, if you weren't there earlier, please listen. The Thunderbolts was an amazing movie, man. It's basically a bunch of bad eggs coming together to make a beautiful omelet. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys with bad with that were typically seen maybe as a villain or have done very regrettable things because majority of them are now hired to like black ops. They come in to clean the scene. They out. Yelena's an assassin from the Red Room, the Red Guardian. He has the Soviet super soldier. I mean, the Russian super soldier. Serum Ghost. She has some issues with her body phasing, and so she's hired to kill. U.S. agent publicly killed somebody as Captain America on the steps, and he took some super soldier stuff to compensate and kind of had him go crazy. Um, Taskmaster was in the Red Room. She was an assassin as well. And Bob, he's just a past drug addict, depressed guy, drunk, that type of thing. And they come together, man. They sent Fontaine. DeFontaine sent them out, one each going after the other person. And one was killed. They killed Taskmaster. They shot Taskmaster right in the face. Ghost dead. Bow. And they end up realizing that they were all sent there to kill each other because because of Bucky, and Bucky's in the movie. They're trying to get Val for doing illegal what she's doing on the side. So she's cleaning house. They're the last of that house. And when they realize that, it's really funny. It's a fun movie. It's hilarious. It's emotional, great action, but it's just a beautiful story. And they go from like they end up meeting Bob, who's the drunk and the drug addict. And Bob, they thought Bob was dead, which is why he's even in this place. They kind of throw him away. He wakes up, and Bob is suffering from depression and all this. He has his own thing going on, and they don't know who Bob is. But when DeFontaine realizes that Bob is there, and she knows who Bob is, she has a lot of interest in getting Bob because now she's like, we can show the world that what I've been creating. When Bob is finally turned into the Sentry, and DeFontaine kind of like brainwashes him and has him of this mindset of being like a god. The fight scene was so dope. Like watching them trying to beat him up, and he just was kind of just like, you know what I'm saying, like bored, just like, like it was so dope. He was like, dip, duck. I gotta go. Actually, I want to go see that movie again. Maybe tomorrow, definitely Thursday or so. But It's just really good. He has his depression because he was given this super serum that was 1,000 times stronger than Captain America. This depression became a actual entity. It gained consciousness, and it was a secondary personality of him. So when he wasn't willing to take any more instruction from DeFontaine and she tried to kill him, the Void took over. And the Void is black. He's all black. He turns black, like the void of sound, the void of color. And he will put you, when he will turn you in the shadows, he'll put you in his void, and you would live like this eternal, the worst things that ever happened in your life. And in there, Elena went in there. And this is such a good movie. Like the growth from each character. I mean, especially with Elena and John Walker. Elena goes in there. She ends up finding Bob, and they end up finding the Void, and the Void. The thing, like they all basically, when they were getting, when the Void was about to get the best of them, they realized everybody had came in. They all came in to save Bob into the Void, um, and they was getting overcome. They was losing, and so Bob starts beating the Void, and as he's beating them, his darkness is overtaken. This is all like in his mind or whatever. So, and it's like his depression is over. He's trying to beat his depression alone, and he's beating it, and he's losing. And the depression's laughing. I mean, he's laughing like the boy's laughing, and he's just becoming darker. And then you just see them break loose, and Elena grabs him, and she's just like, "Yo, I'm here. Like I'm here. You're not alone." And they all just come around. It was just a beautiful, beautiful scene, and I love that. I love that so much because a lot of time you do feel alone, and a lot of people want fellowship and want family. Um, so they ended up becoming the new Avengers. It was such a cool way of how they even introduced him as being the new Avengers. With uh, DeFontaine, she was acting like she was scared of them, like they were about to beat her up. She was about to run, like she ran through like this curtain, and then they step out, and she's like, "Yeah, it's like a news press, like a press conference." She's like, "Yeah, this is the new Avengers," and it was like, "Oh, she petty." But then at the end, they showed that the Fantastic Four had came into the dimension. Now, I don't know if that's the actual Fantastic Four or it's a Doctor Doom. You never know, but it's something to look forward to, and I love that movie, and I hope now that we've got this one, it leads into the next one, which is Fantastic Four, which leads into boom, and then boom. Now we're getting quality movie after quality movie now, and now Marvel starts to get that interest back, and now people are excited about Marvel. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. Moving forward. The Final Destination Bloodlines, man, it looks fun. I love Final Destination. A huge fan of the franchise. Of course, they all get silly after a little time, but 1 and 2 and 3 were really freaking good. I mean, 1 and 2 definitely. 3 was decent, but it was still good. Number 6 is about it says plagued by a violent and recurring nightmare, a college student heads home to track down the one person who might be able to break the cycle of death and save her family from the grisly demise that inevitably awaits them all. And it shows like a grandmother that saved uh, uh, people with the needle in Seattle had exploded or the floor had went out. So those people who survived, all that was years ago, had families. All of those people that's families that survived that weren't supposed to survive, death has made a U-turn. He finally got back around. I'm sure they're going to interconnect everything together. But this is something I'm definitely looking for. This is Tony Todd's last movie, so it'll be good to see the Candyman go out on top. So definitely get out there and support this movie. I'm definitely going to be seeing it as soon as it comes out. When is the release date? So I'm not. When's the release? Oh, the 15th. Okay, so next week. I'm looking for that. I'm looking forward to that. But that looks good. The kills I heard are the unaliving. I heard is very creative, and I'm looking forward to it because you know, Final Destination just has those ridiculous kills where it's just like a pin drops, it rolls, uh, it hits a tennis ball. The tennis ball pops up in the air. It lands in a pot. The pot is boiling water. The water hits the electric box. The electric box is connected to your foot. Your foot explode. Like I just be like, yo, it's so crazy. And so I'm just curious to see what was y'all remember? I think it was number 3, the roller coaster one where they had this really elaborated, I mean, along, it was really crazy. It was 2 of them, I want to say. One, the black dude who was lifting weights, and the junk came and cut his head. And then the one with the brother and the sister, and they was in the storage room. And the way he died, it was such a long process before the thing actually like finally shot him and took him out. And I'm just like, bruh. So I'm definitely looking forward for Final Destination. I love those type of movies. Nostalgic. Even I Know What You Did Last Summer is coming back out. They're doing like the whole Scream thing where they got the new cast out there, but they're bringing in a couple of the old ones, Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt. Is that her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt used to be a very attractive young woman. I'm not knocking her. She's older now, but woo! I was like, that was Jennifer. When she turned around, I was like, ooh, oh, Jenny, I'll give you a hug. But I'm looking forward to that as well. So hopefully, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, what's the movie called? About the what's those shows called? Oh, what is that movie called about like the old myths? The oh, I heard they're remaking that too. It's like it'll come to me. But when it does, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. They coming back out with that too. Definitely looking forward for Final Destination 6. That is going to be a blast. The Conjuring 4 is going to follow a very famous story that happened, I think, in the 1970s, 80s. The Conjuring Last Rites is an upcoming American supernatural horror film directed by Michael Chavez. What's the plot, though? It's about a family. It's about a real. I don't want your cookies. Move. Here's what we can expect to see based on the chilling real life Smurl haunting. The film, the 4th main installment in the horror franchise, once again follows Ed and Lorraine Warren as they investigate paranormal activities and dark evils based on a real life Smurl haunting. So that's the last name, Smurl. The final saga in the Warren story is set in 1986, 5 years after the events of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, with the story picking up as the central duo enjoy a form of retirement. Naturally, Ed and Lorraine are brought back out of retirement by another case with Janet and Jack Smurl, enlisting the help of the pair to investigate their haunted house in West Pittston. Pittston. It's like Pittston. Pennsylvania, Pittston, Pennsylvania. The couple alleged that a demon inhabited their home between 1974 and 1989, with the family claiming to experience supernatural occurrences, ranging from strange odors and voices all the way to ghostly molestations. Ghostly molestation? We talking about? Like, remember how in Scary Movie, what was it, Scary Movie 2? When the ghost was hitting the chick and he was hitting her all up on the wall. He was humping her all on the wall, and then at the end, they was in the bed. She was like in there twirling her hair, and the ghost in there smoking a cigarette. And then she was like, Something like basically I'm be together, and then he was like, "Oh, gotta go," and he took off. Is that what they're talking about? The ghost gonna be in there, like what? Shit, who is faking my phone? Speaking to the same outlet, producer Peter Safran explained the decision to tell the story of one of America's most famous haunted, saying the Sparrow case I was about to say predated, percolated on a regular basis. It is one of the more Googleable ones. It really fits the bill for us, being able to lean into something that audience could go and Google after the movie. Oh, they really did have that many children. Oh, they really were this age. And the grandparents really were there. All this stuff has always been meaningful to us. We've known about this one for a long time. Then writers are playing around with how it affects the family and what's going on in the family's life. That's where we can, that's where we really theoreticalize it. We're not making a documentary. With the film due to be the last to center on the Warrens, Farmiga described her working relationship with Wilson as the best, absolutely best arranged marriage, adding that she'll miss her co-star as a fun scene partner. Why y'all act like y'all can't do other movies together? Does it have to just be like Conjuring movies? I mean, he act like he don't do two movies. That's the same damn thing. Insidious, The Conjuring, same guy, guys. What's the difference? Both ghost stories. He's just playing a famous one, and another one he's playing a fictional one. I mean, y'all can do something. Get her in there. Make her a ghost in the Insidious. That would be tight. Let's make sure everything's good. All right, cool. We cool. We cool. Where we at? I think I got one more. I wanted to talk about Until Dawn one more time. I haven't finished watching You. I have to finish watching You, The Gardener. I need to watch Havoc again. That movie was all over the place. I was kind of like taking a nap, doing other type of stuff while it was on. So, um, but I need to finish those and I'll have my review. I did love Devil May Cry. I thought that was a fun show. Looking forward to what they'll do with the second season, especially how it ended with Dante's brother popping back up. So that's going to be dope. And but I guess it's the only difference. I mean, it kind of reminded me of Black Clover because he kind of turns into the demon thing. But Osta's still my guy. So Osta's still my man, waiting for to see what they do with the next Black Clover. But I love Asta, and, and all that over there. But I'm not knocking it. Definitely check out Devil May Cry on Netflix. Um, the Carter 6 is coming out. I saw that. Wayne is bringing out the Carter 6. Looking forward to that. I mean, it would be nice to get a single, you know. Let's see if there's any Carter 6 news because it's supposed to come out soon. Are you just going to drop a CD with no? It's supposed to come out next month, 6/6/25. So, is there any? Is there going to be like I mean, no mixtape, no songs, no. He talking about star-studded features. It's been announced for June 6, 2025. The announcement came with a clip featuring throwback footage of Lil Wayne. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, that's it. That's all the news we get for it. It would be nice to get an idea of what it's going to sound like. I don't know. What's your favorite Carter? My favorite Carter might be two, one or two. I mean, three had its own sound. Four is cool too. Five is, they all. Three was good too. I'm not knocking it. Play with Fire, and it was very creative CD. Definitely different from the street albums, but I think one and two was just like if he'd have kept that type of style going on. I want to see what Wayne do with this. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm very curious what Wayne want to do. Uh oh yeah. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. God damn it. You know, I get sick of movies having a great idea and it's just executed poorly. So 1 year after his sister disappeared, Clover and her friends head to the remote valley where she vanished to search for answers, exploring an abandoned visitor center. They soon encountered a mass killer who murders them one by one. However, when they mysteriously wake up at the beginning of the same night, they're forced to relive the terror over and over again. The difference is you never die the same way. Every night you die a different way, and every day you die, it takes a little bit more out of you. And to the point where if it gets to a certain amount of nights, you will just become a part of this what is this hotel, or what is this house, lodge, whatever. Like you will become a part of, and it's like some type of experiment going on, which is weird how that's even possible with what's happening. But the movie has a good idea. The premise of it sounds good. The movie has a good idea. Like that sounds cool. It's like Groundhog Day, but every day you wake up, you're getting murdered a different way. So you think you're preparing for the same thing, and this time it's somebody else, and it's some other monster, and it's some other creature coming here, and it's like whoa. So, but but the execution was poor. Like the best part was when the people blew up, like they drunk something and they like blew up or whatever the case is. And I have to see it again to tell you all the stuff that I was nitpicking about it, because I saw it a week and a half ago and I did not retain anything past the next morning waking up like what did I see? But it's something that can be, you can wait for that actually. I would say, I mean, it's in theaters. It's not so bad that you can't see it, but I believe this movie is going to be like a streaming giant. Like when it comes on stream, people are going to love it. I mean, they're going to see it. I don't know if they're going to love it, but they're going to see it. They're going to love that scene where everybody blow up. That scene is tight. But the movie just was, it had good intention, and the execution was just poor. I'm trying to remember, how did it end? I can't remember. I know they got out. Somebody had to die. Somebody had to stay behind to die, and she ended up killing the. You know, you see a character, and as soon as you see that character, you're like, you know, he's in on it because they're always a bad guy. So as soon as I knew he had something to do, and of course, he was the bad guy, and then he dies at the end, or you think he dies, or who knows? The movie was, it was whatever. It could be missed. So that's the movie section. Until I need to get back, when I get back on StreamYard, I'll have a different presentation for that. Let's get into Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, this is wild, man. I can't, it just sucks because Shannon Sharp's going through this, and then I look at Smokey Robinson now. He's being called out. And the whole Shannon Sharp thing sucks because Shannon Sharp is legitimately my favorite tight end growing up. Like, I was a huge Broncos fan growing up. My father would tell you. John Elway's my favorite all time, and he's my favorite all time. TD was, but I mean, TD is one of my favorites, but it's clearly Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Clinton Portis. But you know, oh, that's my dad. Um, it just sucks to see this. I have the lawsuit. The thing she alleged is pretty harsh. Being essayed, um, in your, you know, your butt seems rough. Um, but also you don't know the type of relationship they had, especially when they're showing like they had. Well, the thing that really hurts is the fact that like she says, when she says no that one time, it means no. So I really just it's a bad look. I hate to keep seeing these guys. We keep empowering. I don't, but the media does, and people that when you see the celebrities fall over the table just to speak to them, you empower these people. You make these people feel so powerful, so important, and they take advantage and they do what they do, and they do things like this. Not saying he did, but you hear so many stories, and it's like, why are they doing it? Well, you keep making these people feel like they're so important that you can't say no, like you can't turn them down. So now Shannon Sharp, a lot of things is coming out now. Now, all these people got something to say now. And it always, I'm sorry, I hate to be like a conspiracy guy, but I feel like somebody asked Shannon to do something. Maybe they wanted him. Who know? Hey, you can't just be out here making that super bag and not have to answer to somebody. Y'all know what I mean? I've been telling y'all this since 2008 back in the day. Y'all ain't want to listen to me then. But now it comes out. Now it comes out all your rappers and favorite actors and actresses all gay and all this. Now y'all want to listen. Now y'all, but when I told y'all 15 years ago, because I was trying to get into the industry and I kind of ran into some stuff that showed me this, y'all didn't want to hear it. Now y'all want to hear it, huh? Okay, it's amazing. It's amazing y'all want to hear it now, as I was telling y'all back in the day. But I feel like somebody must have came to Shannon Sharp and he turned them down. And they're like, oh, so you think you can, black man, do what you want? We're gonna tear you down real quick. It just seems like that sometimes. Like it's like they go after our favorite people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that these guys, they aren't guys that's not in the wrong, but it's like it seems like that. Like Shannon Sharp is at the height of his career right now. And then this happens out of the sheer blue, and Shorty's asking for $50 million. 50? Like, I was. How do y'all feel about interracial dating? I grew up in an area, suburbs, where it was. I mean, I grew up. I first was living where the black people were, and then we moved to Bowie, where there was just white people, and so I grew up dating white girls and black girls, and you know, whatever. I didn't. I don't necessarily. I did date one girl whose father was racist, and he came at me one time. He took a punch at me, and I had to beat his ass up, which is why I had to sit down for 4.5 months because I ended up missing a court date after we had fought it, going back for like a year. I ended up fighting this court date, I ended up missing the court date, and then the U.S. Marshals came, got me, and just locked me up like I was some super savage. You should, I still got the paper. I should go and find it because dude was lying up a storm, boy. Boy, that white against black is real, especially when you're a young black dude with dreads and stuff. Man, they don't got no love for you. But how do you feel about interracial dating? Because I had came across this. I meant to send it to myself, but it's on this phone right here, and I don't want to mess up the video or y'all hearing what I got to say. But it was basically this black and white guy. I mean, this black guy and this white girl, and she was basically texting the black dude saying she didn't want to have to break up their relationship, but her parents didn't think too highly of him because he was black. And so he was like, well, I want to meet them. So, when I link up with them, um, when I meet them, maybe they'll have a different opinion. And so that she meets and the parents, it's all on the text message. I got the screenshots, and the parents are like, yeah, he seems cool, but there's just something about him that it's just I just don't trust. And basically, she was like, "We're going to invite him to like some trip in the mountains, and then the rest going to happen." I can't. I gotta give you the. Let me see. I hope y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna just read it to y'all real quick. This is what the This is what she said. I hope y'all can hear me. Hope y'all still with me. Hold on. She said, I definitely enjoyed our night out, but I don't think my parents can find out about us. Same here. And why? They despise black guys. My last black boyfriend, let's just say it didn't go well. They literally set him up to be put in jail for life for something he didn't do. Google and it's blanked out. Something Wellington. I really like you, but I don't want anything to happen to you. I like you too, and yeah, that's crazy. I went to school with him. Maybe if you sat down and had a conversation with them, they'll loosen up. They think they down for dinner. I'll ask. LOL, because I really like you and I will not lose you. I don't want to lose you either. Mom and stepdad said they would be down basically. And so they go to the meeting. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but if y'all can, stay with me. Hold on. So then after the meeting, this is what she writes him. She says, this is the mom. The mom says, he seems well put together, but it's something about him me and Jeff don't approve of. He seems like he would be good around the house for things we need, but not for a relationship. Try to convince him to start working for us, and once we take a trip to the mountains this summer, well, you know the rest. Mom, I really like him. Can I at least keep him? He's very sweet. What do you mean keep him? This not at all. Dating a black guy in the South, especially Mississippi, is not recommended. Do as you're instructed, please. You'll find someone better. Okay, I'll let him know that Jeff is hiring for work around the house. Then we'll go from there. By the way, he thinks y'all are really nice people. LOL. Good. We need him to continue thinking that. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, is that a real conversation or are we playing games? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like saying that. Like, what do you mean hire him for work? What are y'all talking about? Do y'all realize that we have been here longer than y'all motherfuckers? If anybody should be subservient to anybody, it should be y'all to us. What? The caucus, you know what? Let me not go there. Y'all about to make me mad. I hate that shit. That shit is taught. Your parents teach y'all that. To this day, I have never met a black person who just outwardly hate not just white people, but just hate any race. Because our parents don't teach us to be that way. They'll tell you, hey, watch out. Keep an eye on them. But they'll never tell you to hate. Hate. Y'all parents tell y'all to hate. What is wrong with y'all? It's so amazing. Like Sinners is such a beautiful movie because the way like the symbolism of the vampire, the white vampire, is trying to suck the black culture, the man, y'all. But you know what? Let me stop before I start preaching in here, and everybody get mad at me. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But this black and white thing is out of control, and the girl that makes me look at her side. Why are you just recording conversation? Like every time I see people just recording conversations, I'm like, why? Why are you just? It's like you have an ulterior motive. Why are you just recording our conversations? Why? Why are you just recording what we're saying? Like, it's like she had this planned or something. I don't know. Again, if Shannon did it, damn you, Shannon. No means no. And why do y'all men like going in women's butts so much? Yuck. Y'all women love it. I'll put it in my butt. Put it in my tub. No. No. Guys are tripping. That shit looks like it hurts so bad. I'm sure the girl was crying. Let me put a bottle in your ass. See how you feel. I've seen y'all. Y'all barely take the tip. You put a press on that thing. Y'all be yuck. That's so nasty. I'm sorry. Can't do it. I can't do it. And again, I don't know why people are down with the whole butt eating thing. It's nasty. Stop it. Okay? Cut the crap. It's nasty. Do you know what that move it? I just hope the best comes out of this for Shannon Sharp. I do think his legal team sucks. They haven't really helped anything. Um, it's just been. I just hate to see like now one shoe drops and now everybody's coming out. Now his ex is coming out. Now some situation at Fox is coming out. And I'm just like, yo, what we're like, why don't y'all hold people accountable when things come out instead of brushing under the rug, and then when something hits the fan, now you're throwing everything at the wall. It's like, come on, man. That's crazy. You should just come on. Come on. That type of stuff shouldn't be overlooked. If you are harming women, you should be removed from that type of work, period. You shouldn't be around women. Smokey Robinson is accused of SA by 4 housekeepers in the lawsuit. 4 former housekeepers for Motown legend Smokey Robinson have accused him of SA, alleging in the lawsuit that he reportedly abused some of them for years. The suit, filed Tuesday in Los Angeles Los Angeles County Superior Court, alleges that the assaults largely occurred at Robinson's home in Chatsworth, California, northwest of downtown Los Angeles. The plaintiffs identified in the 27 page. Oh, and they want 50 million too. Obviously, no amount can compensate these women for what Robinson subjected them to. But given the gravity of Robinson's alleged misconduct, Harris says this amount is clearly warranted. Wearing masks to protect their privacy, 3 other women appeared in person at a news conference in Los Angeles. The 4th attended remotely. Harris said there was a common thread between them. They were Hispanic women employed as housekeepers earning below minimum wage. As low-wage workers in a vulnerable position, they lacked the resources and the options to protect themselves. The suit alleges that Robinson assaulted one woman at least 23 times from May 2014 to February 2020, often in places in his home without security cameras. The suit alleges that he assaulted another former employee at least 20 times during the 12 years she worked for him, beginning in 2012. According to the suit, Robinson would force her into the bedroom and perform a ritual of leaving his bathroom naked or nearly naked. According to the suit, Robinson would then place a towel on his bed so the linens would not be soiled for what was about to occur. The suit says he subjected 2 other plaintiffs to the same behavior. One of the former housekeepers worked for Robinson for 13 months, during which she alleges he assaulted her at least 7 times. In a desperate attempt to stop his sexual assaults, the suit says the plaintiff, she would proclaim, "You're married." He would ignore her pleas. According to the suit, another plaintiff said that if she refused to have sex with Robinson, he would threaten to have his wife, Frances Robinson, be mean to her. All of the plaintiffs accused Frances Robinson, who is also named as a defendant, of perpetuating a hostile work environment by screaming at them and using ethnically uh, uh, basically racist language. Another former housekeeper who later worked as Frances Robinson's personal assistant, cook, and hairdresser accused Smokey Robinson of first assaulting her in 2007 at his Las Vegas home. The suit accuses Robinson of assaulting the woman identified as JD4 more than a decade later at a temporary home in Belle Canyon and at his home in Chatsworth. When another housekeeper would leave the residence, defendant Smokey Robinson would summon her to his blue bedroom. While sitting naked on his bed, he would then lock the door and sing a song. It's like, no. He would then lock the door and place a towel on the bed. After doing so, he would pull JD4's clothes off, and against her protestations, push her down on the bed and proceed to R-word her. You know, like, how old is this man? Because he's been singing since 1950. He was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987. So, hold on. How old is he? Because, like, how old is Smokey Robinson? 85? They saying at 70 years old, he was assaulting these women. I mean, like at 70, ladies, y'all, anybody out there date a 70-year-old man? Does he need pills, or does he just get, by himself? Like, we're talking. I mean, they're saying that he assaulted them a lot of times to be 70 some years old. I know guys who's 30 that's talking about they got ED. Now he at 70, well, he is rich. Might get them diamonds that Shannon Sharp be talking about or something. But I'm just saying, that sounds crazy. Man. And again, we empower these people to feel like they're gods on earth and they do what the hell they want to do, allegedly. And it's just like, no, stop it when it happens. Who cares if a motherfucker can, excuse my language, can sing? So what? So what? So what? Are we going to keep letting people be assaulted because they can do something slightly better than somebody else? Come on, man. I'm not coming down on Smokey Robinson. I'm coming down in general. Men, keep your hands to yourself. And if you need some booty that bad, by all means, go pay for it. Stop assaulting women. Because you know what happens? When your ass gets locked up and they watching you come through that, they watching you come through, they're going to wear your ass out when you get in there. And nobody will feel bad for you because you deserve it. Keep your hands off these women, man. Y'all wow. Y'all wow for that. Y'all weird. How do you even get hard? Maintain a hard on when somebody's crying or scared. That turns you on? Weird. Wasn't for me. Wasn't for me at all. What's up with Kanye? What's up with him? Hey, with Kanye. Apparently, he allows his wife to get hit by other men. He got the poor girl walking around butt naked in outfits, and she's just dumb enough to do it and think they're making some type of fashion statement. I mean, everybody want to say, oh, because he's a black man, and he got the white girl, he parading her around like they did us. I just feel like, yo, guys, we have to try to get past racism to move forward. Everything, I don't want to see it from either side. I'm not happy to see a black guy parading a white girl around. I'm not happy to see a white people try to take advantage of black people. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with us? But what is wrong with Kanye? Kanye is out here. Apparently some leak footage. He said something about a stag. More like a stag vixen thing than a cuckold thing. And I don't know what that means. A stag is a dominant man who encourages his female partner to sleep with others, sometimes while he watches, sometimes while she does her thing solo. A vixen is the woman in this dynamic, usually more submissive, who explores with outside partners, but with the full blessing and sometimes the full audience of her man. Kanye didn't stop there. He reportedly explained that he's exploring this dynamic to switch it up because the Russia gives him specifically. He shared that standing outside the door while his partner is with another man makes his heart rate. Actually, the internet exploded. Fans and critics. Who cares? I don't care what you guys.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Yeah, you shut up.
I didn't get that.
No. Like, he just get parade. I mean, the girl walking around with her breast out, naked, majority of the time. Cute. I mean, she's a cute girl, but it's like, I mean, like, I don't know what's wrong with him. But your man's talking about, he likes to watch his girl get hit by other men. So that's the thing that guys like, not me. I'm just sitting there. You just sitting in the door. Oh, ooh, tear it up, daddy. You just, yeah. Yes. No. Sorry. That ain't me. Then Kanye comes out. Apparently, he said that he was giving his cousin BJs until he was 14. The cousin said that's not true. The cousin's locked up. So the cousin's probably trying to protect his own manhood because he's like, hey, can't have that coming out of here. Trying to get me killed. Kanye apparently comes out, says that he's gay while he's spiraling about his ongoing custody battle with his ex-wife Kim, dressed in his now signature outfit and face mask. He delivered a chaotic 2-minute monologue about being kept from his kids. The clip went viral. Trying to read too fast. The clip, which quickly went viral, ended with a cryptic and emotionally charged outburst. I ain't got no mother effing legacy. Why the F you think I'm sitting out? Hold up. What? I don't know, because they blanking out all the word. I guess S word. I'm shitting out. I'm gay. In charge of my legacy, and I'm gay. I'm in charge of my legacy. He says, my name is Jay, and I suck my cousin's 14.
What's your cousin's name?
What? Hey, bro, why you keep talking?
I'm not sure who that is. What's your cousin's name?
Did anybody hear me say anything that would initiate this thing to start talking to me? But yeah, I don't understand what's up with Kanye West. Either his MK Ultra is broken. Your man is going through it, boy. But yeah, the thing about Shannon Sharp, they said Shannon Sharp was accused of choking a female worker or something. I'm like, damn, not choking her. I thought I sent 2 of them. I only sent 1. I saw that Antonio Brown had. Let me see if I can pull it up. This dude's a trip. Antonio Brown made a statement about Deion Sanders. Hold up. Here it is. No, this isn't it. Cracker of the day at Caleb Presley. Huh? What? Is this a... Something wrong with Antonio Brown. I'm not even about to get started. But anyways, he made some ridiculous post about Deion and them, and I have it on the phone, but let me see. He wrote a where I put that joke. He a trip. He put out 2014. I went to Dallas. Deion house trained his son Deion Jr. 2017 Shallow came Pittsburgh. That summer was fighting in trouble, rapping. AB got the flight. Deion said help. 2020 came to Dallas. Run routes with Shador and Shallow. Same trip. Fishing with Deion. One his hook stuck in my toe. Ninja talking about shoes on. No shoes on. This ninja took the hook out my toe with pliers. You ain't need help, and you sure never helped no one. Ninja never asked about my toe once. Till this day. Wonder where your toe went. Don't say I'm your dog ever. Like, does he need attention? Apparently, he needs attention. Dude's a wild boy, yo. I think he has some type of traumatic brain injury from being hit in his helmet too many times. I'm about to wrap this up. I did see that Future cut his locks. Why? He got some weird. What's my man? What's his name? He got his type of hair now. Shoot. What's his name? That guy. He always hype. He hype as hell. His hair look like his, but blonde. I'm like, why? Why did you do that? You got the playoffs. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even care. I don't even care about the playoffs right now because my team lost. My Lakers lost. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So, you know, you know, whatever. I should care because I love sports, but I don't care. I'm mad. My Lakers lost. I don't want to see what happened. I saw the Celtics won. I saw that the Pacers won, beat the Cavaliers. Uh, you know, the Cavaliers are up by 4 points with a minute 24 seconds right now in the fourth quarter, looking to tie 1-1. Let me see. Let me pull up the bracket so we have an idea what's going on. I saw that the Nuggets beat the Thunder. Timberwolves and them play tonight. But, you know, I think the Nuggets going to get Thunder. The Knicks have a mob. I just think the Celtics are just better coach. Might have a little bit more. Maybe. But the Knicks, man, they got, if you get you get Towns going and you get Brunson going, I think that matches Brown and Tatum. They can put out the same output. Porzingis needs to get going, and then you get Anunoby and my other man. You get them rolling. I can see the Knicks winning this. It would be nice to see somebody else get in there. I would like to see the Knicks beat the Celtics because I hate them. I'm a Lakers fan. It'd be nice to see the Cavaliers hold it down since they've been strong these last few years. I like Steph. His team is more fun. I would like to see them beat the Timberwolves. I mean, I like Ant, but Ant and them beat my team. So I don't want to see Ant and them win. Sorry. I'm a Lakers guy. LeBron should. I heard that LeBron's like, it's not my job to, get Luka to resign. It's not your job, but you're a Lakers guy. You should be trying to keep him here. Like, I got some of these guys be I'm too cool. Bruh, you went to Miami. Everywhere you go, you do a super team. Like, speak up for the kid, man. Like, oh, so you can go over there with Chris Bosh and D Wade, and then you can come back and get Kevin Love and who else he go over there with? Kevin Love, who he with? Kyrie. And then you can go and get AD, but you can't speak up for Luka. And you say he's one of your favorite players. What? Come on, Bron. Don't be a bad one. Don't be mad because you're not number one anymore. All right. I love seeing that Shaq and Dwight finally had a conversation, and Shaq explained to him why he was always coming after him. I love both players. Both was dominant in their times. Shaq was a mean beast. I've never seen nobody like Shaq beat people up, elbow him in the face, dunk all on him, running down the court looking at his hand. And Dwight Howard decides that he was as a player, and his jumping ability was just out of control. His jump, blocking, and defense and stuff, he was ridiculous, man. So it was good to. If you haven't had a chance to watch that podcast, check it out, man. They had a nice little talk. It was cool. It was cool to get to see them finally hash this out. I just wanted to bring it up because they've been going back and forth for so many years. One I actually forgot to say was Predator Badlands. I'm curious about what Predator Badlands is going to do. Is really taking that Prey kind of take on how Prey did like a prequel, like a old style. But Prey was Predator, right? Right. So I don't know if this is a sequel to it or it's a prequel, but I'm curious to see what they do with it. I want to see them bring back Alien. We need to bring in mix these guys back up, man. I need me another Freddy versus Jason. You know, I saw the trailer for Megan too. I love Megan, but what have they done? She's not even a horror character anymore. She's an action star. She's 5'8" now. They made her all tall. I'm still going to go see it because it's my girl. But it's just like, what have y'all done? Megan should not be 5'6". What are we talking about? Like, how's she supposed to fight Chucky now? Ruined it. Just ruined it. I heard a lot of bad stuff about Angel Reese, and maybe I don't be paying attention, but Angel Reese, man, is getting a lot of flack, like a lot of hate. Apparently, Angel Reese, no offense, they kind of saying that she's unskilled. I'm not saying that. This is what they're saying. And as I saw some of the clips, looks rough. She had 37% shooting within like 5 feet of a basket, which is crazy when most of her shots were putbacks. And I was watching her put like her attempts, and some of her attempts was crazy, like shooting the ball under the rim, throwing it up in the air. I mean, it was crazy. I was like, dang, I didn't realize she was playing that bad. I thought she was actually doing all right. And so I guess they a good player from them left, which turns more the attention towards her. Then the new coach doesn't want her to be in the post, which is where she gets most of her money at. He wants her to shoot a jump shot, and people are saying that her shot is slow. So I'm not sure. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's about, but they're saying it's not looking too good for Angel Reese. So I'll be keeping a nice little eye on her and seeing how her production plays out this year. But it doesn't, from what I've been seeing and what the scouts and the coaches are saying, it don't sound good for Reese. She need to get in the lab. She need to work on some post moves. She need to work on at least up to 15, 12 to 15 foot jumper and get that locked down. I play basketball, so I always play basketball. That's what I do. I'm a 3 level scorer. I can get you inside, I can get you mid range, I can shoot you three. A lot of guys now, they're just 2 level scorers. They either shoot the three or they try to go to the lane. The mid range is completely dead, which is why I cook them all the time because they always want to shoot a 30-foot 3 pointer, and I'm going in there for a 12-foot jumper right in your face. Or I'm taking you to the lane and I'm bodying you up, So Angel Reese, get in the lab, girl. Get in the lab. There's too many great players in the WNBA for you not to be trying to work with them. Put the prize to the side. You're not the best person in the league. You're not on the Caitlin Clark's level. And I wish that you understood that. The girl, it's okay to not be as good as her, but get to where she is. Okay. Y'all both did make an impact on WNBA. Y'all both did coming in through college. But let's be real. Caitlin Clark is carrying that on her back right now. We need you to pick it up. We need the second. We need the Joker to meet the Batman. So I'm rooting for you. She from out here in Maryland. And people always been talking bad about her, and I don't see why. Um, let the girl be who she wants to be. Got a little feisty. She's from Baltimore. So I don't get why y'all don't understand that. But rooting for Angel Reese. Hopefully she come out this year and she proves all these people wrong who don't have a high opinion of her. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. I just erased. I just erased where the email was. I mean, where my notes were. And so I was watching before I got one more thing before I get out. Well, two. But I was listening to Bow Wow and Shannon Sharp, a clip of them talking about ghostwriting. And I, as a writer myself, I just wanted to add something towards the whole ghostwriting thing. There's not we don't have issues with R&B singers doing ghostwriting. I think that I would like that all artists wrote their own music, but when it comes from a rapper, and the reason why we don't respect ghostwriters that are rappers, as a rapper, you have your own story, your story. It's supposed to be from your mouth, your heart, your thoughts, your experience. And if you have somebody writing that for you, then it's just that's why it can't be. Hey, hey, excuse me, yo, Rachel. So this nigga is deaf. So, um, I'm completely thrown off now. What was I saying? When we still talking about Reese, I went somewhere else with it. Hold on. I was talking about ghostwriting. Yeah. So, yeah, I think as a rapper, ghostwriting is no. Can't be done. It shouldn't be done. Um, I don't mind, y'all you sitting together, you kind of spitting it back at your boy, your man, like he just though he might throw a line. That's different. But having somebody, y'all just sitting there crafting a song together as a rapper, are we? I mean, like, are you an R&B rapper? Like, I don't know, but you can't call yourself the greatest if you are a ghostwriter. I'm the greatest performer, but you're not the greatest. You're not the greatest writer. So just want to throw that out there because I've been writing since I was 8 years old, and I found my books when I was 8, 9, 10, 12. Woo! Them lyrics suck. I stunk it up. I thought I was killing it, but as I got older, you develop that skill. And last but not least, I just wanted to say a quick shout out to my boy Devon. Um, Being there last week, helping out with the moving job, it was really cool. It was fun. It was fun. Um, Knocked out some work for my cousin. I haven't seen him in a while, so it was good to see them. And moving. That's what I do. Moving, junk removals, and all that good stuff. Transportation. If you need any of that type of good work, you reach out to your boy, and I got you. But I always appreciate y'all who was with me, hanging with me. Um, I plan on what something's turned. I can see it right here. There we go. Um, I'll be fixing up this room, getting it ready for everybody, and then we'll have a show in here where I can kind of show it off to y'all. But that's all I got for tonight. I've had a long day, very, very long day, and there's still more to do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be safe until next time. Hey, Tony Moses, answer your goddamn phone. They ain't gonna keep texting you, mother man. That's my dog. Hey yo, y'all be safe over here too. Again, Mother's Day is coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second show this week. I will try to, but it's the weekend I got the girls. It's gonna be a hectic week. A lot of things to do, a lot of money to be made. So if you see me, it'll be like Thursday. If not, you'll see me next week on Tuesday. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Keep the stress down. Keep the love high. Peace, ninjas. God dang it. Go smoke. Go smoke right now.